as I understand it, you've got a lot of local businesses behind you, working with you to try and improve conditions here in Bognor.
Absolutely. So the role of the Business Improvement District, which has to be voted in, it can't just be imposed, is to provide additional services and provide additionality to what is provided by councils. And you're completely driven by what the businesses prioritise. So in Bognor Regis, when the bid first was introduced in 2018, businesses said they wanted the bid to focus on making Bognor Regis a more welcoming town, well-known town with better parking and a vibrant nightlife. So that's what we've been delivering for the past 4 years.
And it's noticeable. You know, you walk down the high street here or around, there are still lots of independent businesses.
Absolutely right. And one of the reasons perhaps that Bognor Regis didn't fare quite as badly as other towns throughout the pandemic, throughout our footfall remains higher than the other towns that we compare with, is because we have a really good mix of both national chains and independents. So in the core retail area, which is the main kind of London Road and High Street, we have almost a 50-50 split. It's 52% are national chains and 48% are independents. Now, if you go just slightly wider than that, in the area that we call the town centre, from the station right down to the sea, it's a different picture again. You've got 65% of those businesses, whether they are services, whether they're shops, whether they are restaurants, cafes, food and drinks, whether they're professional services like solicitors, banking. 65% of the businesses are independent and 35% across this wider area
really are
nationals.
And what, because I just feel so often that business, government doesn't understand small business. It understands big business because they lobby them and buy them dinner, you know, and it kind of works. But small business gets ignored, I think. I mean, what would you like to see on behalf of your members and your supporters from government for small business?
And I think for all of the businesses, regardless of their side, but particularly for the smaller businesses who tend not to have such large profit margins, who are working either by themselves as sole traders or have small staff, which can also be family members. What they would love to see is a little bit of certainty, because what we've had for the past 3-4 years has been relentless. COVID, then Ukraine, then the knock-on effect of that, then the lockdowns, and now the
the Tory psychodrama that goes on forever. Well, we don't know who the PM's going to be.
Yeah, but to an extent, that doesn't really affect businesses. The most pressing concerns of the businesses that I've spoken to are the same that affect the population. Businesses themselves face direct cost increases. So the cost of the things that they're buying are going up, the delivery costs, the shipping costs, everything's going up. Their own energy costs are going up. I spoke to a business this morning who has multiple sites, still an independent business, multiple sites, and they're looking at an increase annually from £20,000 to £70,000 just in their energy bills. So one issue is the direct cost to the businesses. The other issue, of course, is the impact that the cost of living increase is having on their customers. Because if people have less money in their pockets or are fearful that they need to keep hold of every penny in their pockets,
they're going to rein in.
They're going to rein in.
Listen, it's going to be tough for everybody, but the businesses, Heather, in Bognor have got you fighting for them. It's a very good thing, and thank you for coming on the show.